Chad kind of making an appearance.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick
Chick
Picker.
Picker,
Time to wake up. Time to get moving.
Yep.
It's Wednesday, I think. I never really know. There she is. She was hunting something down.
Yeah.
I figured as much. How's everybody doing today? It's a great day to be a reseller.
Sure is.
Yeah. That's every day. Every day.
Every day. Hey, Julie.
Good morning,
When the-
Julie. The sun is shining in Kansas. It's cold. It's 31 degrees here right now, but
Oh, dear, too.
it's the sun's out, so that's good. That's a good sign. It's been cold here for a couple of days, but it's supposed to get warmer. Oh, Todd's got 57. 57.
57.
That's good.
Supposed to be really windy today, like screaming.
We had that a couple of days ago.
No storm. It's just gonna get up and have a big breeze.
Yep.
I'm 20 degrees from you.
Ooh. You're warmer than I am. What the heck?
I know.
Julie says it's been hot there. 81 degrees there. Oh my gosh. What I wouldn't do for 81 degrees. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Good morning, Hank. Hank's been hot and sweaty over there too. In good old Florida.
Summertime and
It's
the living is easy. Fish are jumping.
and
Don't remember the rest of the words.
yeah. So how's everybody doing? We got
Good.
It's Wednesday. Tomorrow is April 1st. Do you know what April 1st is? What?
April Fool's Day.
It's April Fool's Day.
And the
And
anniversary that when you went full time.
that's right.
How many years?
5 years. 5 years. 5 years ago, I went full time.
That's like 35 years in dog life.
And I will always remember. I will never forget this because when I left, I had the radio or I don't know if it was a CD or a radio or something, but I had the radio up and it said, "Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more." I was excited. I was scared to death. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, to be truthful. But I was scared, and that was a big decision for both me and Mike to make,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt so much better.
Yeah, good that you had him to push you into that. I'm glad.
Yep.
He was able to do that for you because it may have not happened any other time in your life.
Oh yeah.
You have made that decision.
Sure.
Feel like it would be, a good decision to make.
Well, it kind of helped when there was another income coming in, so it made it a little bit more doable. But it was still hard. You know, it was still,
Yeah.
and I was nowhere near. You know, when I think back now, I think, you know, I was nowhere near that stage where I really, you know, financially we should have done it. But, you know, I'm still standing.
Yep. And you're doing better, and you're I don't know if you're at that stage. It depends on you, but I think you're at that stage to where,
Oh,
well, or close to it, to where you could survive as a reseller.
right,
You know, your
right.
numbers are doing really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, it's all relative. It's, you know, it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But
No, I'm not there. I wish
How
I was there,
much?
but I'm not there.
How much did you resell before going full time? Were you already doing pretty good before you quit
I
your job?
I thought I was, but I don't. I my reselling money was my fun money, you
Right.
know, and that was you know how I went and seen the girls. That was, you know, that was extra. And then when I didn't have that paycheck coming in, that was not. I didn't have fun money anymore. I had, you know, that was income that needed to pay the bills,
Yeah. I
Right.
was like, oh,
and I really wasn't at that level. Like right now, I'm making double what I made last year.
That's good.
that's
When
so
you
I
awesome.
make,
mean, it's great, but you know, back
You're
then
working hard too.
I wasn't making. Yeah, I wasn't. I should have never quit, to tell you the truth, at that time.
well,
It's
But
tell the truth. You're working harder now than you did then too. Right.
yeah, I'm
I
putting
mean,
more. I'm
from
putting more into
January
it.
to now, look at how many listings you have put up. Oh my
Right,
gosh. If I
right.
did that many, I would be rich. But I'm not willing to work that hard. But
Yeah,
it's been interesting seeing your path through this
yeah.
in the years I've known
I've
you. It's
I've came a long way.
yeah. But don't you also think it takes about a year or two to kind of figure out your system for doing things the way you wanted it, the best way you can do them?
Sure, sure. I mean,
So
you know, I had to figure out what my best flow was, how I got the most, you
yeah,
know, work done. And you know, even though I bitch and moan about ThreadUp, it was really it was really the best thing for me, because even though it didn't work out, you know, worked out for a little bit, but it it forced me to look, you know, get a whole bunch of stuff on there
yeah, yeah.
and transfer it to eBay. And yeah, that's been a total game changer for
Yeah.
me.
and
Otherwise,
it
your
was
your death pile was going to fall over and kill somebody.
No doubt.
Mm.
I mean, I still have a death pile. You know, I still have totes that I sleep with every night, but uh yeah, I thought it's not who or what that I thought I'd be sleeping with. I thought it would be a human.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm in the process of moving a shelf that's behind some of my death pile, and I've been moving death pile. And why haven't I listed this crap yet?
Mm,
Just
yeah.
tons of stuff, video games, and oh gosh,
these
watches.
these clear totes really get to me. because I can see the stuff inside.
Right.
And it's like, oh my God, I want to take that out and list it. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I started messing around in the garage while Brandon was cooking dinner because he keeps the grill in there.
Uh-huh.
And so I started, picking up trash and, just throwing stuff away. And I'm like, why haven't I listed this yet?
Hmm.
And it's in the garage and I'm probably going to trash it, and I'll probably never get to it. I'll probably never get to list that, and it makes me sad, but then I have to flip it because I'm like, okay, well, you have a whole bunch of good stuff in here too.
Hmm.
So get on it,
Hmm.
get on listing this stuff. And then, you can worry about all that, but you have too much in here to worry about that out there.
Right.
So if you want to list this stuff so bad, get to it.
Yeah.
So I quit Home Depot when the amount of money that I was making on eBay equaled how much I was making at Home Depot,
Right.
which wasn't a ton. It's not full-time reseller money.
Right.
And I do a lot better than that now. And I don't work any harder. So I'm thinking I just kind of gotten better at it.
Yeah. I think, I mean, even though it was a rough 5 years, and I've changed things, and I've, revamped things, and I've, I don't know, just trying. I'm always one. My whole mantra is you can always do better.
Yeah.
And I always am striving to do better and refine and just make the process even better. And really that has shown, in the last 3 months. I've never had the kind of growth that I've had in the last 3 months, with, I mean, from reselling to life,
Yeah,
the it's been pretty freaking
that's
amazing.
so true what Shirley says there. After Mike, you could have just shriveled up and just become a hoarder house lady with her little dog, and
Right, right.
but you opened up and got the
The
longest running morning show on YouTube.
the one thing that I remember is, and I can't really pinpoint when this epiphany came to me, but you know, I mean, we all like the buying part of it, the buying, the treasure hunt of finding stuff. And a lot of people don't like the listing part is no fun. It's the buying stuff. But for me, I think it was more I was buying to fill the spot that Mike left. And that spot could never be filled, but mentally that's why I was buying.
Yeah.
I didn't put a lot of work into the listing part of it. I put all of it into the buying. And now I've kind of flip-flopped that, and I'm getting rid of stuff and moving stuff out. Because I can't take all this stuff to Texas, you
Right.
know. And I'm going to get there. I don't know when it's going to happen. I have no end date of when I'm going to move. I know a lot of people are, wondering when and if that's ever going to happen. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I'm
Anyway,
striving towards that,
it will.
but I don't have a date. For me, it's probably going to be like I'm here and I'm gone. I mean, it's going to be that quick because it's just going to be. I realize that I can do this, and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I you. One day you're going to wake up and the morning show is going to be in Texas. That's really how quick it's going to be.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But my, the grief for, it doesn't end. It's always going to be there. It's not something that you get over. It's something that you go through, and that has changed my life forever. That's always going to be with me.
Mhm.
I'm always going to be a widow. That I'm always going to have a husband that died. That is never going to go away. But it's how you grow to be able to live with that every day also,
Mhm.
and I feel like I'm a better person,
I feel like you've changed, and that growth, when you were in that depression,
Mhm.
that changed your whole life and made you see things different. And then
Sure.
and I feel really guilty about that,
Mhm.
because I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to say, and there was nothing really that I could say,
Mhm.
and I wanted to be there for you, but also I was so sad,
Mhm.
about everything, and I didn't want to feel sad.
Right.
So, and me with grief anyways, it's not true until, like, I'm at your house
Mhm.
and Mike's not there. Then
Right.
then that's when the truth is gonna come.
Sure.
That's when I will have absolute grief for him,
Right.
and mourn him.
Mhm.
But until then, it's like, oh, well, Mike's just not around.
Yeah. He's
You
on
know?
the road. He's
Yeah.
he's driving his truck.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But if y'all have watched the first, part, you'll see a difference in Valerie,
Mhm.
because it was very hard, traumatic moment that she had to survive,
Mhm.
and there was, with me being here, it was like I couldn't do anything,
Right.
because you can't just say words and fix things.
Right.
You have to, and for you to have to go through that alone
Mhm.
was, I'm sure, 100 times worse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, you would
Absolutely.
you would try to be around Rose and Walter a little bit, and, so that you could get that family,
Yeah. The
or
family vibe.
whenever you would go see the girls and the kids,
Mhm.
you try to get that in, but ultimately, you were by yourself going through this,
Yeah.
and until you were doing the show regularly, and that changed a lot too.
That helped, just having people to talk to,
Mhm.
and I've said all along, the best therapy for me was to be able to talk about him and to share little bits and pieces, little nuggets you know, of how he was and how we were together and all that brings me peace to be able
Yeah.
to still talk about him.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I coulda got through something like that like you did,
I'm
I
still
would have
standing
totally been
when
broken for a
nobody
long.
leaves.
Yeah. It's been, yeah, it's been an interesting ride so far.
Another thing that helped you was Eric, because he had
Yeah.
lost his wife, and
Right.
so you guys could talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shirley says I was there for her every day, but I don't feel like even if I was here and talking to her, I
Mhm.
don't feel like I was there for her because I wasn't next to her to
Right.
console her because words just can't do anything.
Mhm.
I was there to listen,
Mhm.
but I couldn't honestly say anything that would matter
Right.
because she was so hurt,
Mhm.
suffering.
Yeah. It's been a long road, and I've had a lot of really, I'm pretty good, and this is probably an awful thing to say, but I'm pretty good at faking it. So I could come on here in the morning and pretend that everything was okay, and then I would, and then after the show was over, I'd go back into my slump and have a rough day,
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I can, and I'm sure I probably didn't, fool you guys that much. You guys probably knew, that I was having trouble, but I mean,
Yeah.
what could you do? But I'm thankful for all of you guys, sticking by me, sticking with me, coming on every morning, and just being there.
Yeah. And we're thankful for you too.
So
Because
A lot of times I
you
feel like that's all I can offer is just to be there.
yeah,
If you need something, let me know and such. But
yep.
uh,
Yeah, I agree, Hank. I mean, even if I wasn't there physically, even if I was there physically, there I probably wouldn't have even helped
Oh
because
yeah,
you know what I
it,
mean? Because it
yeah,
was something that you had to do. And
right, right.
and obviously, not saying that it was not saying anything about, it being a good thing that Mike passed or anything, but things happen for a reason and maybe that had to happen to you so that you could change as a person, and be a better person and maybe even value life that more
Yeah, yeah,
because of it, and Mike's gonna always be your angel,
yeah,
you know.
yep. You betcha.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are, Shirley. I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, words can only help so much, and with loss, it's so different, like, I've never lost my husband, so of course I couldn't tell, Valerie anything, but Carol could,
hmm
you know?
that I think that's why we've become. I mean, she's my best friend,
Mhm.
but that I think that's why become so close is because we know how each other, even though we're different people, we still know what people are, what the other one is going through, and we
Yeah.
can somewhat, help each other, through that. But I felt the same way. I felt helpless for her, because I mean,
Mhm. Oh, I
what,
know.
you know, words are empty, But I'm very, very thankful for you guys, for everybody, and all of your, kind words, and you guys saved my life. I mean, if I wouldn't have had this show, I don't know where I would be. I really don't.
And you wouldn't have met Carol. You wouldn't have met anybody, but
No.
you wouldn't have, bonded with Carol like you did and helped her. I'm sure you helped her through the loss of Brian,
Sure. Sure.
and just like she helped you with Mike. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
even though we don't think that, we think we're just hanging out or whatever, we could be saving somebody's life, just
Right.
by being here to listen and talk and,
Yeah.
relate to people,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Absolutely.
means the world sometimes. Yeah.
But it's been a it's been an interesting road, and I know that I've grown as a person. I know that I've, my confidence has grown. You know, my personalities. I think I'm a little more optimistic rather than pessimistic now. So things have shifted and everything. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Valerie needed routine because, when Mike died, or when Valerie went full time, okay? So Valerie went full time and she was like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep going and get in the shower, getting dressed, put my makeup on, and so she had a plan to do that, and
Yeah.
and start the show, and do her eBay and stuff like that, like she was going to work. And
Mhm.
then I seen her in pajamas, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Because I really didn't care. I was like, whatever.
I'm like, I know I'm in pajamas every day, pretty much, but still,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you know, it
And
was just,
that did make a huge difference for me. Just, getting up, getting dressed, fixing my hair, you know,
yeah,
putting a little bit of makeup on. I mean, that really did help, getting into that routine. Um, I still, even though sometimes it don't look like it, but I still try to do that.
well, you're beautiful, anyways.
Thank
Yes, you are.
thank you.
You
Hi,
are
Kelly.
so beautiful to me.
And Beth pop in a
So
little
yeah,
bit ago. Hi, Beth.
But yeah.
I'm the worst at that though. I'll go 2 weeks without shaving, and I'm like, eh. I do still take my regular showers, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have to shave. I'm a reseller. I got no place
Yeah.
special, so I'm just not going to shave.
There you go.
Then Gwen comes up and says, "We need to go to church this Sunday," and I go, "Dang it! Now I got to shave."
Hmm. Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
Gotta be fresh for Jesus.
Mm.
Yeah, we're going to my brother's memorial. Dang. Got to drive to Louisiana 8 hours, and I got to shave.
Work.
Yeah.
But I did get a big old 2 or 3 plates full of crawfish. That was great.
That looked real. I don't think I've ever ate
I
crawfish
don't.
before.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
Um.
It's not the same if you
Oh wow, Kelly.
if they're not cooked live, and they got companies down there now that will ship them anywhere in the U.S.
Hmm.
and they arrive live. So
Really?
you can do your own
You can get
crawfish boil.
the full effect, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
So they catch them and they're live, and then they boil
They
them.
but they
Yep.
ship them live,
Hmm.
Oh wow.
so you can get the full effect of. I don't know.
I mean, I think I had crawdads when I was little. We.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they would be the same. I like lobster. That's like special to me because I never get it. Because I don't feel like if you don't get it at like a place that's on the beach,
Hmm.
then it can't be that fresh. You know what I mean? So that's
Well,
I don't know.
I mean they ship that stuff.
I know, and
They
ice
ship it.
and stuff like that, but yeah, I just don't feel like I feel like every
Yeah.
time that I thinking about eating like at the Sizzler or whatever, isn't that the seafood place? Yeah,
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. So I think it was like in California, and even though we're just a little while from the beach, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this or not. Because it was like my or something. So
Yeah.
yeah, and crab's okay. I like some crab and shrimp, but
Yeah.
mostly
Sure. So Mr. Sadie says he started his book yesterday. You remember writing a book, Mr. Sadie? That'd be interesting.
It'd be great to hear an autobiography by him.
Right? You should do an audio book. That would be
he's
great.
got some. I bet he's got some great stories.
Oh, I'm sure.
The life and times of the man. Yeah.
Uh-huh. The legend.
The legend.
That's what you should call it.
Ah,
No, call it Hellfire.
there you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Living the hellfire life.
That's awesome, Mr. Sadie. May take a year or two to write it, but yes, I'm doing. That's great. Everybody says I need to write a book.
Yeah.
Eh. Oh, that'd be like a freaking novel or something.
Well,
A series.
I've been through some. Yeah, I don't know. Some doozies, but
and
I'm
I
still
think
standing.
that may be a good reason for everybody just to do a video log every once in a while. Just what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the end and you're at the memorial, they can show clips from your video log, and
Yeah.
that'd be sweet. Yeah, when Sadie passes away, we'll all be going, wish he had a video log instead of having to read his damn book.
Be a lot easier, right? You wouldn't have to read. You just listen to it. Yeah, that's good.
So,
I think everybody should try that. I think everybody should write their, I mean, we all think that it's, we've had a boring life or, but there's some pretty interesting. I mean, just the stories that you got to tell. You start thinking about all the things that you did as a teenager, and it's like, oh Lord, I need to do a series on Lifetime for this one.
Like how? Okay.
A mini series.
Like how my friend lived in back of us. It was over a cow pasture, and so we would climb the fence after school. We'd climb the fence, me and Amy would, and go across the cow pasture and go to my friend's house. Well, I made up a story that, there was a bull in there, but I told Amy, because she had a red shirt on, I told her, if you want to go with me, you're going to have to take your shirt off and cross the pasture. And she did it. She was like 8 years old.
Oh my gosh.
I know, and she was so embarrassed, but she thought that bull was going to attack her for wearing a red shirt.
That's funny.
It's like, why was I so mean? I was making up. I knew the bull was harmless. He never tried to get us or anything. It was just funny. It was just funny that she believed me.
Oh man.
So, at my brother-in-law's memorial, my other brother-in-law said, Todd, I'm ready to resell.
Oh.
And so he started asking questions, and since then we've had about 3 long phone conversations and him asking questions, and he bought a book about how to resell. I said, don't read books. Go on YouTube and learn.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting because just because he's just now getting into it, he's getting the cart before the horse on so many things, you know.
Mm.
I just tell him, hey, get in there and make listings.
Yeah. That's the best thing that you can do is, and the thing is you're gonna mess up. You're gonna do things not the right way. Um,
Yeah.
but you learn. That's how you learn.
But yeah, he's got all these shipping questions. I said, well, you get in the cart a little, sell something, and then we'll talk about shipping
Right.
it.
Right. Right.
Um,
Right. I mean, if you can have somebody just start listing, then that's like number one.
right.
That's the thing, because if you can do that, then you can move on to the next, and sell something. Then you can learn how to ship it.
Yeah. Even though I'm not giving bad advice, you can tell he's not understanding why I'm saying what I'm saying because
Right.
he's not doing the things
Right.
yet. But
Yeah.
What Beth is saying that eBay is not letting her sell similar in her parts store.
Oh.
Says I can only list up to 1,960 items. I only have 542. I think you need to call them. That's weird.
that is weird.
Well, right now they're piddling a lot with the website.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of little, changes and stuff like that. So
eBay for Business did get back to me yesterday. I was it was okay, and then I would try it again, and it wouldn't be okay. Then I try again, and it would be okay. So I'm like, what is going on here? Why is it back and forth, back and forth? And she said, yeah, we're having a lot of people tell us that they're having problems with that. So
yeah.
she's like, was it at the beginning of the listing? Was it stopping at like the end of the listing? And I told her the message I was getting. It was like, this is embarrassing. Our listing tool isn't up right now, and please try again later. And I'm like, it just asked me if I wanted to use the new listing tool, and then it tells me, well, this is embarrassing. I'm like, crap. So, and mine was like at the SKU, which is right underneath the title. The
Right.
SKU, I would put that in, and it would bounce me out every time.
Huh.
And then it started letting me go through the complete listing it, and then the next time I would try like revising an old listing or a draft, and it wouldn't let me. It would kick me out. So it was like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, there's some glitches going on right now.
Yeah.
And you should message eBay for Business on Facebook, because they're really good about getting back to you and, letting you know, kind of the ins and outs of what to expect. If they'll actually look into your account, they're able to get in there.
Yeah.
And see stuff. They're going to ask you probably for your name and address and email. But other than that, they're really a really good part of eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They seem.
Sorry.
They seem to really be on top of things, and it's easy to contact them, and they're usually pretty quick about getting back to you. So I definitely think it's a good thing that they started that.
Yeah, it's easier to do that than even contacting eBay itself.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
They want you to get online, and they want to be able to call you, and I'm sure that has something to do with, maybe their customer service isn't, as beefed up as it used to be.
Yeah.
So it's just easier for them to call you than you to call them.
I gotta take my packages out real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I like what Hank said up there. If someone needs hand holding from the very beginning, not sure how confident I'd be in their success going forward.
Yeah.
That's true to a certain extent. My brother-in-law, though, he's kind of a scientific researcher type, so
Mm-hmm.
he should, if he gets to listing, then I think he'll figure it out really fast.
But that's the thing, is sometimes you can think too far into it. You can,
Yeah.
you can make it this big thing, and it's really not that big of a deal. And it's easy for me to say that, but there's some people that will, like Hank was saying, yeah, some people spend years and years just, trying to learn everything and trying to, get everything figured out, but they haven't listed anything yet.
Right.
And so really it's just just
Yeah,
jump
Mike,
jump
analysis
in with both
paralysis.
feet, and then you can figure out all the other stuff. Good morning, Glenn. Beth says Maggie will be her guest next Monday night. That's great.
Awesome.
Good job.
So tomorrow, when I get my 10,000 free listings, I'm going to end and relist like a mofo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it.
That's good.
I'm just going to say, let's
Screw it.
let's
I'm
freshen
doing
up
it.
all this old crap.
Yeah.
I got so much other new crap that I got new old crap.
New old crap.
Yeah. Stuff that's been sitting that's
Get
needed to
it
be
get it
listed.
gone. Good to make it fresh. Make it, nice and shiny for people to want, and get rid of it. But you got to list that. You can't just do that with the old stuff. You got to
Right.
list that other stuff that's in your pile, in your queue, and yeah, you got to do that too.
Yep.
I emptied my that's number 5 tote of my tote collection.
God, you're doing great.
So yeah, I was. I haven't listed it yet. It's on the rack, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. I'm probably a little overzealous, but I'm trying to empty out a tote every day. So I'm hoping to be, just trying to get up as much of that stuff as I can, because I just
You
need
know
to.
how I hate you know how I hate clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So that just sounds like a nightmare to me. It's funny. You clothing sellers you're wonderful people, but man. And I do a few clothes,
Yeah.
I'll put up the occasional Tommy for your mommy shirt, and I'll put up jeans and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some things that I've thought about once I do move to Texas, and if my ways of selling would be different, if I'd pick up different stuff, or because I'll have the bins there close by, 30 minutes from the bins. Um, you know, Yard sales pretty much. I don't know about year round, but probably 10 months out of the year,
Yeah.
you have yard sales. So, definitely utilize those two items. Yeah, I don't think the thrift store is going to be. I mean, I can go to the thrift store, but I just don't think that that's going to be the way that I the way that I go, because I'm sure the thrift stores down there are going to be more expensive, and definitely not $2 or $3 and 14 cents on a bag sale.
I think you're going to up your game on rummage sales and garage
Yeah.
sales
Yeah.
and stuff like that when you get down here, because the area you're looking at, you're going to be in the big middle hub of medium short drives to get
Right.
to just a ton of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely, I think yard sales, rummage sales, I think that's going to be
Yeah.
key for me.
And it's just a very short drive from there to to get to the hill country where rich people live and
Right.
their little mansions on the sides of hills up there. Golly.
Yeah. So, I've got somewhat of a plan, and that definitely can change once I get settled and get there. But I know what I want. I know what I want as far as a house. I know what I want as far as, I'm trying to build up my business. So that way when I move, I can continue. I don't want to have to rebuild. Um, I want to keep it going. I want to have
Well, it sounds like you got a good plan for doing a quick transition.
yeah, yeah. I think it could definitely be. Um, yeah. I'm not really taking a whole lot. I say I'm not really taking a whole lot, but when you get things together in a little trailer, you know, there may be some things I might have to leave because I don't have room, or
Right.
I'm not really taking a whole lot of furniture. Um,
Yeah, but you got tons of
I'm not.
inventory,
I'm
so
not. I'm not. But that's the thing is, I also want to get rid of a lot of that inventory because I don't want to take all this inventory with me.
yeah. So when you get close to it, would you just make a bunch of donations, or are you just gonna
I don't
blow
know.
it out? You're just gonna
I
have blowout sales
I,
when you
I think
sell
I'm gonna have blowout sales. I think that's gonna be more of the thing that I'm gonna do
it.
is have some, really good deals, and I've already been doing that.
Hmm,
Um just trying to clear out stuff because I'm not running out of room to store things, but I'm running out of shelves,
Yeah.
racks. So I mean, I could definitely there's room here to grow, but I'm gonna have to buy some racks in order to grow because the way I'm going right now is not it's not it's not working.
yeah.
So, but I can use racks wherever I go, and they're easy to tear down. They're easy to put back up. I mean, I put up 9 of them so far, or 8.
Yeah.
So I'm good on that. Um, yeah. So I don't know. We'll
I have
just
so
have
many
to.
little shelves. It's crazy.
You
I
have what?
I have so many little shelves
Mm-hmm.
that I kept for the garage. I just need to put them up. And, I think once I get those little shelves in the garage, it would be easier to organize. It would be
Yep.
easier to organize it.
I
Yeah.
think I would rather take a beating than move again.
Yeah. But
Last time I moved, y'all have seen pictures of my trailer, right?
mm-hmm.
I hauled that thing 6 times, 350 miles one way,
Wow.
and yeah,
Wow. That's a lot of miles.
I know. And the last 2 loads, I probably should have just piled it in the yard and set a match to it.
Mhm.
Because you get toward the end of the move and you go, why do we even keep this?
Yeah.
And then the stuff in the bottom of drawers, you just go dump all of that in one box and just
Yep.
tape it.
Yep. Yep.
because, yeah, it would take forever to go through all those drawers.
Yeah.
And then we were going through all this again when we moved Mom from the country to the city. And
Hmm.
then again with my mom when we moved her from the city into her assisted living. So my brother and I still have boxes and boxes and boxes of crap. You know. Here's
Hmm.
Mom saved my vacation Bible school papers from when I was 6 years old. You know, look, there's a whole box of them there. I'm like, and I'm to take that home with me. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, and all the, golly, just
Yeah. I mean, like Beth said, a lot of like my furniture. The only thing that I want is a bed. And I'm not taking the bed that I have. I'm going to buy a bed and have it delivered to the new place. So that's like a main thing for me is to buy a bed new. But everything else, I know I can get my couches, any other kind of furniture. I know that I can get it at the bins or I can get it, you know, um, yard sales, whatever.
well, if you're
And
living by yourself, who needs that other stuff yet anyway?
right.
Yeah.
You'll just acquire it as you.
Yeah. And, I'm not gonna, as long as I got a place to sit, as long as I got a chair of some sort to
Mhm.
sit, you know, I mean, everything else is pretty much, I'll accumulate it. I'm not gonna, want a full house of furniture, right off the bat. So, and I'll have Valerie on my side too, because she'll be looking too,
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it won't be an issue. But yeah, I know it's gonna happen, and I'm really excited about it. But I know that I have to do it in not really a specific time, but I'll know when the time's right. I guess that's how I'm saying it. And I probably won't have any help.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I have to.
Well,
That's a reality for me.
yes, but if you know that you're going and it's like in the at least the first of the year, I could always take vacation
Right.
and be there.
But I'm
That's
just
what I did this
saying.
year, and now I'm
Well,
probably not going to happen.
yeah. I don't know. You never know. No, don't plan anything else because it could happen. I could just say wake up and say, "Okay, it's time." I don't know. I doubt it. But, you know, cuz I also don't want to, I've got to have this cushion that I've been talking about for years and years and years, but, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. So, in reality, I do have to accept the fact that I'm probably going to have to go do it on my own. In the reality of thing, I'm not going to have somebody, to help me move boxes, and it's going to be all me. And that was another reason why I don't want to take any furniture because it's going to be all me.
Yeah.
But that's okay because it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. I'm probably going to want to give up, and it's going to be tough to leave this place. But you know, just like everything else, you just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine. Everything's going to be okay. I believe it.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had, well, I guess I've had a pantry once, in one of the apartments that I lived in. Kelly's saying that she doesn't have a real pantry right now, but the house that they're moving into is going to have a real pantry.
That's nice. I don't think I've ever had a pantry. Have I?
I had one of the Indiana apartments, and I really liked it.
I'm trying to think if I don't think I've ever had a pantry either.
Yes,
no.
you did.
When?
Yes, you did.
When?
Remember in the Indiana apartments?
Was there a
Yeah,
pantry?
when you lived in the 2-bedroom, it had a pantry in it. Yeah.
My problem with pantries
I remember
is
that. I don't remember anything about that really.
the stuff at the back of our pantry cabinets are like stuff that expired in 2015.
Oh my gosh.
I know we have to go through our cupboards quite frequently because of that.
You think this can of carrots is still good? It's a little rusty on the top. Oh my gosh. But on The Walking Dead, they look for those things, right?
Yeah.
Raided
Oh.
the pantries.
Yep. Those big old cans of pudding.
Mhm.
I still remember that episode. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What was it? Carl was sitting on the roof eating a can of pudding or something.
Yep.
Like that.
They found like 100 and it was like I can't even remember. It was like one of those great big, it was
Yeah.
a huge, like an industrial can of
Yeah.
pudding and he got in it and just tore it up.
Yeah. And we would have more pantry space if we got rid of some of these countertop appliances. I bet we got 50 countertop appliances.
Mm.
Yeah, we got a lot too.
One of these days, I'm going to make a video about all the countertop appliances.
I would really like a cabinet that has like pull out shelves that I could put all of my I hate appliances on the counter. Hate it.
Yeah.
I would love just a you know, a regular counter with nothing on it and just have like one of those little pull out shelves that you could put all of your appliances on. And then when you need something you can just, but that's okay. Whatever.
Yeah, but the amount of stuff we have would just overwhelm it.
Yeah.
Can openers and toasters and oh gosh, rotisserie and what's that thing? Hot. I don't know what's it. Quick fryer or whatever it is. Air fryer.
Oh, air fryer. Yeah.
Then the microwave and the coffee pot and Gwen's big ass mixer thing.
The KitchenAid.
Yeah, she got that big ass KitchenAid.
Yep. Those take up a lot of room too.
They do. And
they're heavy. Super heavy.
Yeah. Got the Ninja over there. Gotta have the Ninja.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's amazing all the stuff that we have on the counter.
Beth has to buy a new dishwasher. Because hers died.
I don't believe in dishwashers. I don't. I think it's I would much rather wash my own dishes. And I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, I'm not a big dishwasher believer. I have a dishwasher. I don't use it. Haven't used it in 11 years. Never will use it.
Yeah. We've got one, but since I was given most of the job of washing dishes, with Gwen still working, yeah, I don't use it. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll fire it up and make sure it still works, but
yeah,
it's probably got mice living in it now. I haven't even
Yeah.
opened the lid of it in a long time. There's
Yeah.
probably a bunch of
I,
dishes still in there.
yeah, I don't even know. I won't open it, and whatever's in there is going to stay there until the next person opens it. I don't care.
Open it up. Your
There's
next people are going to open it up and find the eBay inventory.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
nope. But yeah, it doesn't bother me to watch. I mean, of course, it's just me. I don't have a family, so I am sure with a family of people, I'm sure that it's easy to have a dishwasher, and that's a must. But for me, just being on my own, it's not that big of a deal.
Mhm.
So, but the time's come. I gotta get busy and package up a couple of packages and get moving. I'm probably gonna leave here about 10:15, 10:30. I'm gonna take my mother-in-law for her doctor's appointment. So,
Yep. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a
I
song.
get to cheat today. I'm so excited.
You're gonna cheat.
Woohoo!
I'm cheating today.
What are you eating?
I don't know yet, but I'm gonna have something good. I'm gonna make it worth my while.
Nice.
I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to it. You know,
Yeah.
I get to see my mother-in-law. We get to talk and everything. But really looking forward to eating lunch and having something really good and really
Yeah.
bad. Being really bad.
Have a nice Cracker Barrel or something with the
I think we'll
mashed
go to.
potatoes
I
and
think
gravy and
I think we'll go to Palucci's. Just a
chicken
little.
Yeah.
fried steak.
Italian?
No, it's just a little cafe.
Oh.
Yeah. We got a
Yeah.
restaurant here that says all you need is love, Jesus, and chicken fried steak.
Mm. That sounds good too.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably have breakfast, but I'll probably have some hash browns and some all that bad stuff that I'm not supposed to eat. But gotta have a cheat every once in a while, and I don't cheat often. But
Me neither.
you know me, go
No,
big or
you
go
can
home.
do it.
You two have done really good with your weight loss, though. I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yep.
I'm very excited. I keep going down a little bit, going down a little bit.
Me
So,
too.
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. Yep, thumbs up the video. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.